An introduction to emotional regulation. This is the topic that we're going to look at in today's video. So the first thing is this: what is emotional regulation? Emotional regulation refers to the ability to respond and to manage emotional experiences in a healthy and constructive way. This is what emotional regulation is about. I'm going to delve deeper about this subject in the next video, but this video is just about an introduction to what is emotional regulation, and this also involves understanding and controlling your emotions and maintaining a healthy balance, a nice level. And why it matters? Because it plays a crucial part in your mental well-being, in your mental health, and it helps to prevent overload in stressful thinking, overload in depression, overload in just anxiety. Who wants to live in anxiety? No one. So that's why it makes sense to learn about what is emotional regulation. Life goes on and we are in constant reaction. We need to take heed of how to govern ourselves. So why is emotional regulation important? Because it can reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. That's the first one. The second one is it can improve your relationships, how you communicate, how you control your emotions. Can also have an astounding effect on the quality of your relationship with people. And also your emotional regulation impacts your decision making and increases resilience. By taking heed and being able to regulate your emotions, you're able to make better decisions. You're able to overcome obstacles and challenges that will come your way, especially in life. That's why it's so important to learn to manage and regulate your emotions. Okay, so what are the challenges in emotional regulation? Let's take a look. Okay, feeling overwhelmed by your emotions can make it harder to regulate them effectively. So sometimes in life we go through stressful situations. Unforeseen circumstances change and our plans don't go accordingly, or accidents happen, or things happen at work or in our relationships, and it catches us off guard. What do we do? How do we cope? How do we manage the situation? Let alone how do we manage our emotions? This is what you call emotional overload. The other one is suppression versus expression. So suppression is this: you got so many thoughts inside your head, you've got things going on, but you choose to suppress it. What do you think that can make you feel and do inside you? It can really turn you into a bitter person, because you become bitter, you become more resentful, because you got all this negative energy inside you. And look at what that can do to your relationships, especially with your children, especially with your spouse. If there's loads of negativity going on inside you, do you think that you're going to be able to become do you think that you're going to be a good father? Do you think that you're going to be a good partner to your spouse? Do you think that you're going to be loving towards your children? No, because you've got all of these things going on inside you that are not resolved. And the expression, what's that about? Okay, so the expression is you're unable to regulate your emotions, and it's just coming out. You're vomiting out horrible things, negative things, because you've not taken control over your emotions. And then we've got another factor to consider is cultural and social norms, because in some societies you're told to just bury your emotions, crack on, get on with things. Yes, there's a time and a place for that. Yeah, I'm of that principle as well myself, you know. And you're told to just suppress it, don't express it, because people can use it against you. There's a bit of truth behind that. but it's up to you to choose and decipher who you can trust to open up to and to express. And last but not least, there's also a mental aspect of emotional regulation. And the mental aspect is this: it's not being able to express yourself in a calm and collected way, not being able to express yourself in a healthy and balanced way. So those are just some of the areas where there can be challenges in regulating your emotions. And those are just a couple of things to be mindful of. So the question is, what do we do?